What's up, everyone, and thank you for pulling yourselves away from your backlogs to join us here on ours. Tonight, I'm joined by, oh no, they Norded, Aqua.
They
They
Norted.
Norted.
No, wait, they Norded me. What? I'm not Norded.
And also, she's already half Xehanort. It's Leek Wibble!
I have say a not. We cannot.
I'll be your host, Dollet. You'll be amazing. Let's get into our Perpetual Backlog. Heads up, this is not a Kingdom Hearts themed episode. I just couldn't help myself. So, you know. Hey, Aqua, remind us why I'm host tonight?
I have probably am close to getting I don't know about sick, but if I don't constantly drink liquid, my throat hurts a lot. So I'm with dried sinuses, I guess.
That's no good. Aside from getting not sick, what trouble did you get into this week?
Final Fantasy 14. That's actually it.
That's it?
I've been playing nothing. I ain't played shit. Actually, that's a lie. I'm sorry. Here.
Are you sure you're not dying?
I bold-faced lied. All right.
Okay. No, this is fair.
Zeke randomly gifted me a $5 game the other day called Wedding Witch. All right.
Wedding Witch. Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Is it a romance game?
Not in that sense, no.
What do you mean not in that sense?
What it is, all right, it's a Vampire Survivors like, all right?
Oh.
And you play as a witch that just got married to the player character, all right? And or not didn't get married, that is engaged to the player character, all right? And she wants to have the best wedding, all right? And this includes making herself look the best in any way possible, all right? Which could include changing her body to fit the specifications of what the player character wants. All right.
I'm seeing it now.
Sounds healthy.
Yeah. She's already very like voluptuous and banging ass body witch or whatever, but you can change her to be like a furry or like.
But what about fetishes?
A furry.
Yeah, pretty much. But what about fetishes or something like that? So what it is? So the gameplay itself is Vampire Survivors like, right?
Yeah.
But how you go about doing that is you go through a Slay the Spire-esque like ladder. And I don't know if any of you guys played Slay the Spire. I don't even know what Slay the Spire is.
I did not.
Slay the Spire has like it's kind of like a roadmap ladder, all right, where you get to pick your branching paths, and
I lied to you. I'm aware of this.
Yeah. So you go through that, and each time you complete a node or whatever, you get a choice of picking like different types of potions, all right, and those different types of potions can be anywhere from increasing your beast level, which at the end, if you get to the max or whatever, it turns you into like a cat girl. You can
of course it does.
You can get a big breast potion, which makes your breast even bigger. At the end, you can get small breast potion, which makes your breast smaller. Big hips potion, which I haven't seen the end of that one.
Spoilers, makes the hips big.
Yeah.
No. So anyway, you go through that. There's like 3 difficulties. There's normal, hard, and like nightmare or whatever. And each like difficulty / like whatever path you choose or whatever, if you whatever build you choose, if you max out like the potion points or whatever in it or whatever, you get like a different like scene at the end. But it's not like there's like no nudity or anything in it. It's actually like pretty tame.
Yeah.
It's just conceptually horny. Understood.
Yeah. It's absolutely horny. And like the final boss you fight is a succubus that the witch calls grandmother, because I guess this succubus has like lived for a long time. So she calls it grandma, and you have to fight her to get like the perfect potion to have the best wedding or something like that. Yeah. It was I only played normal mode or whatever. I only went through like the entirety of normal mode. I think Zeke went through like all 3 levels. Because he bought it for me as a joke. All right.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
the last time somebody bought me a game as a joke, I 100%ed it. And I don't regret 100%ed it, but I don't know if it was worth. All right. Because it was that furry hentai like mix and match game.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that.
I like that you 100% it out of spite.
Yeah, 100. I not only did I 100% it out of spite, I then re-gifted it back to the friend that gifted it to me, and then he had to 100% it.
You are now obligated. It's like the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. This is the Brotherhood of the Traveling
We walk
Fetish.
this path together, brother.
But I played it. I played it for Zeke. I was like, okay, you cooking here because this is kind of like slightly interesting or whatever. And he watched me play it. He's like, fuck, this actually looks fun. Then goes and buys it himself.
Jesus, when the prank turns around on the prankster.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the outside of 14 game that I played this week.
Mm-hmm.
What I did in 14 was I was again by Zeke told that I am obligated, since I have a about to be max level Dark Knight, or have a Dark Knight or had a Dark Knight at max level at one point, that I'm contractually obligated to get the Heaven's Word relic, and so that is what I've been doing. And,
you didn't relic?
Yeah, specifically the Heaven's Word relic.
What'd you have to do for that? It's been a while.
Hell. A lot.
Yeah, it is actually surprisingly quite a bit you have to get done, but it's absolutely worth it because the Cronus Lux is one of the best weapons that they've made. I mean, the Cronus Lux, the Terpander Lux. I don't know about the others. Like, those two are amazing, though.
Yeah. Man. What step am I on? I'm on the Sands and Umbrate step. So, I had to go through the step of getting like all the unidentified materials, which required me to farm poetics a lot.
So you have the guillotine at the moment?
No, I'm working on the guillotine. I have hyperconductive.
Oh, okay, you're getting to the guillotine. Got it.
Yeah. So I'm on the Sands and Umbrate quest, which I have all the sands, all right, that I need, because one way to get sands is to trade in primal materials, and
okay,
they're not super expensive on the market board anymore. Like vortex feathers are like 400 like gil a pop. So
oh yeah, that's nothing.
But the other ones are like slightly more expensive, like around like 1,400 a pop. Or 14,000 a pop. But you only need like 49 or something, like enough to get you 90 sands. Because that's all you need for the entire step. And the Umbrate you need like 60 to 80 depending on how it goes for you. Which all that is actually just poetics farming, because I think it costs 75 poetics for a for one thing of Umbrate. So I'm almost halfway done with that step. But while I'm doing that step, I'm also doing the weekly and the daily to get the singing clusters, because that's the next step. So yeah, that's my life in 14. I was also helping Zeke get through the post Endwalker patches.
A worthy endeavor. So
Yeah, but
League.
he's skipping some cutscenes.
Oh, well, then it'll be quick.
But that's me.
So, League, on the topic of 14, what have you been up to?
I mean, going through the story.
Yeah, you have.
I fought Heidelin.
You fought Mom.
Yeah. You know you could take that buff she gives you off.
I mean, you can, but
Oh, really?
Yeah, she gives you that buff that she gives you. You can take it off, but you die to the first mechanic.
Yeah,
that is true. It is brutal to watch.
Oh my god, no! There was lots of in between moments where I sobbed as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Welcome to that entire chapter.
Oh my
Get
god!
used to having clogged nose and like
Urianger
swollen
seeing
eyes.
the Moonbreeder's parents, I fucking
Oh.
bawled.
Oh god.
Oh, I was like, oh, clutching my chest. Oh, my heart.
Yeah, welcome to
Yeah.
Feels the Expansion.
Really? Holy fuck. So yeah, I've just done the Heidelin fight back in Shalian, making preparations to go beat up a child.
This is not inaccurate, actually. You can't run far enough, child. Link is coming for you. And she's got a starship.
Oh, you got to Heidelin fight. I thought you were fighting. I thought you meant Vanab, the fight you had.
No.
No, she fought
Heidelin.
Mom.
Yeah.
Well, Vanab is Mom.
Okay,
They're the same
but she
person.
fought
I
Mommy.
really like Vana. She's awesome.
Vana is great. It is almost terrible to know that that character was almost entirely reserved for just the first bit of this expansion. I know we got glimpses through Minphilia and through like our own headaches, but not having more than one patch with this character is so frustrating because she's so good.
Mm-hmm.
And the feel hear think stuff that she was saying through the fight too. I was like, oh,
Mhm.
I like how they repurposed this.
Yes.
Very good. Because you
Writing
really
team was
do
on
feel
their
like
stuff.
she's trying to, like, with her utmost, trying to prepare you. It's very, very, very good.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
But other than running through 14 and killing all of your friends, you manage to do anything else?
Just Baldur's Gate 3 stuff. As usual.
I just had to be sure.
Of course.
I'm always listening out for Baldur's Gate and Stardew Valley.
Yeah, I did play a bit of Among Us with the VO figs.
Amogus.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, every
Any sus
Saturday they're trying to do very sussy. Yeah, they're doing like is it a community day every Saturday?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so yeah. And we all played Among Us.
All right. So,
Hey, actually, no. If you load up
No?
Among Us, it's really fucking different now. The UI and stuff.
Yeah.
When you get in the gameplay, it's the same, but there are new maps. So I'm so confused.
Yeah, there's a couple of them now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They got Among Us got a little store now
Oh, I didn't
for
know
more
that.
cosmetics. Yeah.
Hey,
In-game
who
currency,
thinks a
but-
slap on your face?
Yeah, I got to. I was not expecting this at all, but I got to dress up as Mary Lloyd,
Oh,
which is a very
huh.
Welsh thing. I was like, what?
That's a very particular.
It's a
look.
very particular. I mean, I know why. I suppose because it became an internet meme at some point.
I guess
a
that
couple
is
years
true.
ago. But I was like, Mary Lloyd, yes, yes, I will. I will be the drunken rap horse. Yes.
You love to hear it, truly.
Knock on your door. You better give him some alcohol.
Yeah. Oh no, you better finish the rhyme.
Oh,
That's what you better do.
Otherwise, yeah, they'll drink all the alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh,
You are obligated to let them in.
I'd have
It's
been
like
like,
a
I don't know the
reverse
rhyme. I'd be like, I'd be like, I don't know the rhyme. Just take all my alcohol.
It's not a case of
Lloyd.
please invite.
Just move on.
Please do not like. It's not asking. Please invite me past your threshold. No, it's saying get this right or I'm coming in.
Yeah.
It is me giving you the opportunity for success.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't even try it. Open the door and be like, down the hall to your left.
And get up into anything else.
That's it, really. I think.
Oh, all right. My week was also fairly light. This is a busy week for me, but what I have got up to is Mo Wulong, which I have enjoyed. The game just I know it caught some hell at launch. It feels really good to play as now, anyway. Everything's super responsive, so I'm enjoying my time there. And because it happened literally the moment that Aqua tried to call me out on it, I've started my playthrough of Final Fantasy X again.
Dude, literally.
It just happened.
Literally.
Like, yeah, we were in a Discord, and oh god, Aqua, do you even remember how we got to it?
All I know is I made the one hand comment because we were talking about like replaying video games or whatever, and and somebody was like, I wouldn't replay like a video games like that, and I'm like over here at Dollet over here replaying 10 for like the 80 billionth time, and he's like, well, would you happen to know? Start streaming the game, and he's
Joke's
literally
on you.
right in the beginning of 10.
Yeah, it was literally right there with Riku swimming around. I love 10. I've said on a different podcast that Metal Gear Solid 3 is my favorite game, and I think that's still possibly true on the day. But I don't think there's a game I've played more than Final Fantasy X. I think the only game I've played more than Final Fantasy X is 14, and that's cheating because that's an MMO. That's designed to siphon away my life.
Yeah. Every playthrough, do you do the exact same thing, or do you set goals? Or
by and large, I just try to do everything. Every playthrough, with one exception. I have tried to do a no sphere grid run once.
Oh.
I am not built like that.
Notice how he said tried.
Yeah, I initially got to either the Thunder Plains or Macalania and got absolutely devastated. I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to come back to this. And I went back to it a couple weeks later. Got to Gagazets? Doesn't matter. Point is, didn't get to the end of the game. I have never beaten this game with at like no leveling and just going through essentially on the strength of Riku. I don't know how people do that. They are actually built diff. And I know the answer to that is honestly, you spend 10 billion hours stealing from everything, but I love 10. I don't have it in me. So I essentially just go through the whole... The only thing that really changes on my playthroughs, honestly, is what I name Titus.
Okay.
Sometimes he's Titus, sometimes he's Reject, sometimes he's...
Reject.
Reject.
Oh, Reject. Oh.
Reject.
Hey.
Like, it's just funny names. It's all the same things you can do with Link, like call Link my guy or my dude, and have people say funny things when referring to them. That's it. When I play through 10, I'm playing through because I'm a big old softie and I like that love story. And also, 10 might have the best music in the franchise. Yeah, I'll fight you on this, 7.
No, actually, I don't even agree with 7. I'm a 13-2 simp. That OST is probably the most banging OST Final Fantasy's ever had.
I don't have enough time in 13 to actually degrade this opinion, so I will allow it.
No, it's specifically 13-2, not 13, not Lightning Returns.
No, like I said,
13-2.
I don't have enough. I don't have enough. If it was 13, I could tell you, and I could tell you that you were wrong.
Yeah.
13-2, I haven't played enough.
Yeah.
But yep, I am emulating it because whilst I own the HD remake 3 different times now. I miss the old faces. the ones that could actually emote and weren't just like full of Botox. So I'm emulating it up res to like 4K or 2K. I'm like, yeah, no, this is fine. What am I missing? The ability to autosave? I save at every sphere anyway. So I'm enjoying myself.
It doesn't matter. You're emulating it. Save state.
The only time I have ever save stated in Final Fantasy X, the only time, is Blitzball. Because if you have really bad luck in that first Blitzball game, what can happen is Graf gets the ball, gets past everyone, tosses it to Brixen, and he scores from midfield against Keepa, and who's the worst keeper in the... Ladies and gentlemen, I know you feel ways about 10 like I feel about 10. And so the idea of having Blitzball in 14 seems appealing. I promise to you, as someone who has gotten the world champion, who has gotten all of Waka's nonsense, you don't want it in 14.
I do.
You don't.
I want to make all you guys angry.
It's gonna be so bad, and the pings aren't good enough in 14. It's just and even in 10, you didn't have to worry about one of the accesses. Now you'll have to worry about one of the axes, and it's gonna be terrible.
I feel like they would make. They haven't figured out a good way to do Blitzball anyway, but I also feel like they'd probably do it in a way where you probably wouldn't have to worry about half of that shit. So.
You don't want it. You're all lying to yourselves. I don't want it. Keep that shit away from me.
Did people want Fall Guys in 14? Nope. But we got it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And it's actually fun. Why?
It does look like a pretty good implementation.
Oh my god, yeah.
But a lot of people, it's brought a lot of attention to 14's ping issue, or like a latency.
Yeah,
that's true.
This is what I'm saying. Like, for me in California, I'll probably have the very best experience, and I'm still not going to like it.
Actually, Xenos prefers playing on EU, where his ping is bad and he can run through AoEs.
Is that the strat? Isn't to have good ping, but to have, like, horrendous ping? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Hey guys, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're into what you're hearing. While you're down there, remember to like the video as much as we like you. You'll be good now. But yeah, that's all I got up to. Just the Wolong and just the Final Fantasy X. And you know what? I see no reason why that should change. But, Aqua, any word from a certain traitor?
No, he's still traitoring.
Betrayed.
Terrible.
Betrayal.
Betrayal. Actually, we actually have a fucking voice clip for that.
Do we?
Yeah, we do. All right. Do I? Yeah, actually, we do.
Betrayal.
There you have it.
Well, yeah, he hasn't.
Unfortunate though that is,
yeah,
we will press on. We will persevere. We are strong regardless. So Bloodborne card is going to release.
Yeah,
it's going to be sick. Yeah, this thing that was born out of a 2021 April Fool's joke is finally coming out at the end of January.
Yeah. She said she's releasing it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
31st of January. Yes, and also she said there's 12 racers.
Correct.
16 maps, full single-player campaign mode, boss fights, local split-screen multiplayer versus battle mode.
Yo, this is a for real kart racer.
I said this back when she announced when it was coming out. I was like, we live in a day and age where we can get a complete demake of a PlayStation 4 game that you can play from beginning to end. All right, and then we can get a different genre game made off of that same demake before we can even get a word on if From Software is making Bloodborne on PC.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I still can't believe Bloodborne is not on PC.
No,
there's no way I'm playing it until it is.
Yeah, it's still confined to the PS3. Well, I guess that's not true. You can technically play it on the PS4 and PS5, but that's through emulation.
No,
right?
Dollet, it's a PS4 game. Bloodborne's a
PS4
PS3
game.
No, Bloodborne's a PS4 game.
Sony, what the fuck? Put it on something else. What the hell? I've been giving you benefit of the doubt for years.
Max has had to resort to modding his PlayStation 5 to play a 60 FPS version of the game. He was literally streaming it a few days ago.
I just assumed it was. Yeah, all right. No, you got no reason not to. Like, that game, with all the hype behind it, will now print money, especially after all the success since it.
Yep. Feels bad.
Well,
but I'm hyped for Bloodborne cart though.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. I genuinely look forward to this.
You can follow her progress. I mean, she's like on Twitter and stuff as Botster. So
yes.
BO0TSTER. She also goes by Bunlith.
Bunlith.
Yeah.
Bunlith.
Yeah, she's on Tumblr, X, Twitter, blah blah, and Twitch, I think.
Yo, do not worry. When this game drops, you'll know it. I'll be shouting about it.
Yes. I just
really
love
kart racers.
Yeah, I am always nostalgic for low poly.
Yeah. Where's the me? I want my games to look worse, be shorter, and cost less money. Like, just give me actually full project start to finish. I'll pay $60 for it. And granted, also step back the price to 60. But anyways, in other news for things that are upcoming that we're looking forward to, Capcom still has a major unannounced title planned for release by March 24th, but it'll be announced by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
What are we thinking, and when are we thinking of this announcement's going to be?
Monster Hunter Game Awards.
Or World 2?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, World 2.
Genuinely, I'm happy we're all of the same opinion, because I don't know what else it could possibly be.
People were like, maybe a Mega Man. And I'm like, Mega Man's not big anymore, guys.
Oh, no. That was me. That was me being very sarcastic. I think Kobe said it correctly, that Mega Man is like dead weight to Capcom. They have no... It isn't dead weight, but they see it that way, which is genuinely kind of a shame for the Blue Bomber. But...
Well, it's to be fair, it's because Inafune can't develop anything anymore. Almost everything he's put his hands on has been shit.
Oh, really?
It's not gone well. But yeah, Monster Hunter seems to just be the most... it genuinely does actually seem to be the most logical choice at this point. We know that Monster Hunter is an incredible seller for Capcom. They've already announced so many other IPs this year that it does kind of narrow down what it could be. Mm-hmm. And God, can you imagine World 2? Or whatever it will be called at the Game Awards. Because I do believe as well that is the most logical place for it to be.
The biggest show around for the rest of the year. So
yeah, it's all that's left if you're going to make a big splash. My initial thought was are you going to put this in a state of play or something? But yeah, no, honestly, Jeff Keighley's funhouse of games and awards is absolutely the place to be. Oh, I can see the roster now. They already have so much rigging and skeletons done. They can import some of that. Maybe we'll get a bigger cast this time.
Maybe it'll be the crowning game to come out on RE Engine Rex.
I think that's unlikely, because anything that's going to be announced now would have been in the works for the past 5 years. So this will probably be one of the bigger farewell entries, if anything.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably. Now, I'm going to feel real silly when this is a Dino Crisis. Actually, I would take a Dino Crisis unironically.
That would be good. Yeah.
But that also isn't a major game.
I speak for yourself.
But I mean, okay, so
no, you're absolutely right.
I don't think Capcom would see it as a major title.
Well, I don't know. They released Exoprimal. People were like, "Where's Dino Crisis?"
This is true. But yeah, like, if it weren't for that little statement about them, like saying like this, no, we like this is an IP that means business nowadays. I would say, like, what is this going to be? Like, we're taking another shot at Onimusha. Is this another Phoenix Wright game? What's going on here? I'm gonna feel like crap when it's Lost Planet 3, 4,
oh,
4. Yeah,
but no, I do think the safest bet is Monster Hunter, and God, I can't. I still have World installed. I love World. I do not think World is a lesser product than Rise.
No.
So
no, I like World more than I like Rise.
And the moment that they announce that this is the follow-up to World, I will go right back to playing that again. Nothing has stopped.
We gotta get prepared.
Yeah,
like when they announce it, it'll be December. We have 3 months. We have 3 months to do it because they said it will be released by March or whatever. So, we got
birthday monster hunting.
Yeah. At that announcement, we'll have 3 months to get our fingers ready, man.
Oh my God! New Monster Hunter World food.
It's gonna look so good.
Yes.
But let's not hurt ourselves.
We're gonna feel real bad when it's not Monster Hunter.
It's gonna be devastating.
Yeah.
Speaking of hurting ourselves, let's hurt each other in Tekken 8. New character was announced, Victor Chevalier. The penultimate character on this 32 character roster. My goodness. Victor is a French ninja bodyguard raven.
Yep.
Also is
quite
Noctis.
the mishmash.
Also is
He's got knees of steel. Knees of steel.
This old man is not to be messed with.
No.
People are pointing out that he's got a couple of things from Noctis from 7. I did not play a whole lot of Noctis, and I absolutely hated playing against him. So I didn't notice, but I'm not surprised because they went through a lot of work to make Noctis, and it would be a shame for that data to just disappear.
Yeah.
So yeah, he looks great. Tekken still looks so good. Oh my God. But there is one more character that'll be announced on the 12th, and I suspect it's going to be a new character. I don't think there's any returning characters.
Come on. You have to have Eddie Gordo, or at least someone with Capoeira, like Christy. Capoeira!
I think there'll be DLC characters. I think if they save Eddie Gordo for the last revealed character, Tekken heads will lose their minds.
I know. It feels very strange, though.
It is weird. It kind of feels like he's so integral to the series. Well, the Capo style is so integral to the series now. It's like losing Law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did they not have other than Eddie Gordo or Christy?
I don't think I saw Lei, which always hurts me.
Lei.
I don't play Lei, and Lei is a highly technical character that a lot of people do not play. Everyone loves to see the Jackie Chan representation. No one likes to play it because it's hard.
Yeah, I do. I do like swapping the stances and stuff. That's fun.
It feels really good. Yeah. But yeah, he doesn't get a lot of play, so they didn't add Lei yet. They're not going to add Anna until DLC because they'll just make extra money off of simps like me. I really enjoy me some Anna. I mean, I might be wrong about that, but I don't recall seeing her.
No, I mean normally they bring in either Nina or Anna and just leave one of them in the DLC.
No, that is unique to the last game.
Okay.
Like, yeah, you would think so, but no, that's just unique to the last game.
Then I don't know.
I mean, the characters that have to be here are here. And if I have to give up Anna, who is my main, to go and play someone else, I will. That's not a problem. Losing Lei actually is kind of disappointing, though. He's just always been there. But he was DLC in 7 as well, and if I recall, he didn't sell the best.
Yeah, Anna's not in the roster. Nina is, but not Anna.
I didn't think so. Yeah. And honestly, if we lose characters like that, but gain characters like Leroy and like Vic, I want to say Azucena, but she makes me real nervous. I'll take it. Like sometimes losing characters for updates is fine. I'm still a little disappointed that our Polish Prime Minister didn't make her way back. Maybe she will. Maybe she'll be the 32nd, but I doubt it.
Yeah. They brought back my Robo waifu, so.
Yeah, Alisa's style is so unique to her that she's almost always going to be a sure bet unless her player count just tanks. But yeah, the game, like I said, looks beautiful, and that cast is chunky. Knowing that they had to go to a new version of the engine, that so much was being updated, and no longer using like Tekken 5, maybe even Tekken 4 stuff. I didn't expect to get more than like 18 to 20 characters. We're getting 32, which for Tekken, yeah, that's standard nowadays, but that's an amazing amount of work.
That's still a lot of characters. That's more than Street Fighter has.
That is genuinely... No, like, Tekken has always had like a fucking ridiculous roster that frankly, and I know Tekken folks don't want to hear, it doesn't need to have. Like, they do not need to hit us with all this work. But we are grateful that they do. But Harada, I am going to ask you for shit. I do want Anna back. I'll play as Brian for now, though.
But I do want the Polish Prime Minister to come back, though.
Yeah, Lydia Sobieski was neat because she was also kind of a Virtua Fighter reference. Like, not directly, but she felt like a Virtua Fighter character. And we know that Harada has a penchant for doting upon VF as well. So maybe she'll come back as DLC. I think that there's a good chance she comes back as DLC. As for number 32, because they announced Devil Jin already, I'm just assuming it's a new character. Or, Dr. Boskanovich.
Oh, God.
He was so old in
in
Tekken 3 though. He was already like, he'd be like in an exoskeleton or something.
He was in an exoskeleton there, believe it or
not. I know, it'd be like Jack now or something, right?
All right, but there's nothing more. We can just sit here forever, but there's nothing really more to talk about that. What there is something to talk about is SAG-AFTRA has received their last, best, and final offer from the studio. But this isn't the first time we've heard this.
But wait,
it's not.
I think they're still reviewing it. I haven't heard anything else about it. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
When it first came out, they immediately fired back with no, we do not accept. And this is not the last, best, and final offer. We've heard it before, which is why I said what I said. They worked through the weekend, and they've been in chats with their own body. I think on Monday they had someone make a response that was... It didn't give me an answer. Their answer was, it was very much a case of, we do not have an agreement, but we are looking for like terms or something. So as of yet,
studios have reportedly agreed to adjust language about AI in the proposed deal for SAG-AFTRA.
I see.
That's going to be very important in a...
That was earlier today. Yeah, that was earlier
okay.
Today.
And we know that was a big chunk of what they were arguing over and for, or rather against.
Yeah. Well, that's good that they're at least going to change some wordings.
I hope so, because I know you've listed them separately on this list, but the Microsoft situation.
Yeah, just so.
It's like
just so.
they've just announced it the other day, and then we still got the SAG-AFTRA stuff.
Well,
that's insulting.
Let's not wait. Let's talk about that now. Microsoft announced that they were partnering with InWorld to bring AI characters, quests, storylines, all this stuff to their games. Where are we at on that?
There is no update, is there?
No, there's no.
Not
update.
that I'm aware.
I'm with Alana, and that I will not touch a game that has InWorld working on it.
Mm-hmm.
So, because Alana Pierce came out and was like, she's not going to touch any game that has InWorld, that InWorld has touched.
I don't know what, so I guess Microsoft is banking on people's anger isn't going to stop them from making purchases. But damn, I am not, even just removing the fact that I don't like AI being used as a main factor and not just a tool.
Yeah.
What did you think the reaction was going to be?
Yeah.
And I know that this announcement wasn't for us. It's something that they had to do, but surely you understand that in the current state, people don't like the concept of this. Now, maybe there's more to it than what I understand. But it sounds like you're just going to use this as a way to streamline and shorten the dev time at the cost of people to put out games faster. My worry is that AI doesn't make shit. AI kit bashes and uses previously established stuff to make its things. Isn't that just asking for lawsuits?
Yeah.
Surely this is going to be used as a tool and not actually a major pipeline.
Yeah, I honestly, the cynic in me is just saying, "Oh, this is just going to mean more layoffs in the future."
Yeah, 100%.
That's all it's going to mean, and
1,000%.
Yeah, and what baffles me too, we've got other folks commenting on it. The Gaming Awards made an official post about it. I'm like, does this mean they're going to have a presentation about it during the awards or something? I don't know what's going on there.
No, this feels like something that gets talked about during the GDC, the game developer conferences.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't make it to anything that's supposed to be fun, because this is in and of itself not a very fun thing.
Anything about it.
No, because even if he's on board, he knows that this is anathema to any of his products.
Yeah, and anyone that goes on to the awards and what they celebrate. But anyway, yeah, no. See, I think it's inevitable that they're going to go forward with this, regardless of the comments and the critiques and the downright obvious takes on it. So, my only ask for this is that please fucking be transparent if you use this in your games. You'll then allow people to make an actual choice.
Sure.
If they want it or not. If they want to buy it or not. Be transparent.
Yeah. I'm very interested to hear the first few documentaries that come out and tell me how it's getting used. Because it's one thing if artists are using this as a tool to streamline their process, but what we've seen so far is that we ask AI to do thing, AI does thing, we upload thing.
Yeah.
That's I just, even casting aside the morality of it, I just suspect that it's going to be low effort stuff that is going to be riddled with errors and stuff we don't want to see.
Yeah.
We'll find out. But Microsoft isn't the only one using AI in their stuff. Ubisoft was caught using bad AI-generated art on social media, and people called them out, especially after laying off a bunch of people, including artists, over the last year. So the thing you were worried about stands to reason as to why you're worried about it.
Yep.
And obviously, you're not the only one. Michael Bay has come out on his opinions on AI in general and says it's lazy and uncreative, and frankly, rare Michael Bay W.
Yeah, I know, right? He was like, you guys are dumb for using AI. It's uncreative, and you guys aren't in it to actually make anything.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
So.
Look, I don't have to like the guy. I can respect the words he says, though.
He's all about the money, right? And the money that he likes to actually create, not use AI. So.
Yeah, the one thing I can't give him is he's been at this for years, so he clearly enjoys what he does.
Yeah. You can't AI explosions, man. I guess explosions just might not work with AI, and that's
look,
probably
explosions,
the reason why.
Helicopters at sunset, pretty girl like leaning over car. These are his hallmarks. They cannot be. You cannot strip such art.
Yes, don't take that away from him, okay?
No, like yeah, I give him shit, but yeah, like this was a great take. This was a great take.
Yeah,
It was nice to
yeah.
see him say it. Moving on, the entire video staff has left the Escapists, including one Ben Yahtzee Croshaw.
Mm-hmm.
This is looking dire. I genuinely, what does the Escapists have left?
I have no idea. I didn't even know the Escapists existed until yesterday.
Yeah, we had a whole chat about I'm surprised you didn't know about Miracle of Sound or extra credits. The fact that you didn't know about zero punctuation is
yeah. I'm surprised you don't know about zero punctuation. But anyway, yeah. So I did ask around about this, and it's apparently because they fired this Nick person, and then the whole team went, "Nope, not standing for that," and left with him.
Oh,
I don't know.
Like Nick.
They must have. I don't know what the situation is around this firing. I don't know the details about that, but that's where it sprung up from.
I'll look it up. I'm sure we will get more. Croshaw has come out. There is a Discord for, I believe, all of them. But understanding that his platform is possibly the biggest, Yahtzee has come out. He has a Discord, and he will be talking about the future of the crew and himself, since he will not have rights to zero punctuation. So we'll have to wait to hear from them what they do next and any further background, unless it leaks.
Yeah, I have no idea what they did. So
they made very, very entertaining game journalism stuff.
Okay. Yes.
But let's move away from game journalism to games as art. Nintendo announces they're working on a live-action Legend of Zelda movie. How are we feeling about this? Because I'm a bit scared.
All right, so Chris Wolfhart, all right, said it very basedly on Twitter earlier, and I agree. All right, not worried about the Zelda movie. If it comes out, it'll be fine, because if it isn't, Nintendo will just cancel it.
Damn, that's a good point.
I suppose so. Yeah, they'll have to pass their approval checks and stuff.
Yeah, I hadn't considered that, actually.
So is it being made in Japan, or is it being made in a Western country?
Given who the producer
who's directing
is, I don't know about the director. When I found out about this afternoon, one of the names that came out was a producer that is heavily in the Marvel and DC pipeline. So like he does a lot of the superhero movies nowadays. So I have no reason to believe this is a Japanese event unless they chose an American producer. Or a Hollywood producer. I shouldn't say American.
Okay. So, okay, my brain's gone, oh, it's going to be like a Marvel movie. So what's the formula for that?
It doesn't sound right.
Hey? No, it doesn't. Because so I would have, like, if they'd gone like someone like Peter Jackson, you know, Lord of the Rings guy.
They don't really have to do much. Link doesn't speak. So.
Yeah. Oh no! Will they change that for the movie?
He's absolutely gonna say words. I don't even know how they would do a silent pro tag. He'll probably still be quiet, all things considered, but like
Well, Nicolas Cage managed it.
This is true. That was such a great movie too. But no, I imagine he'll probably be like it'll probably be like Dune, where our protag doesn't say much and is quiet and is like soft spoken, but he has to say something.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to say anything.
Look, I agree with you, but I don't think they're gonna pay someone just for their face.
We got the Marvel people. We got the Marvel people on it, right? So all it literally has to do is be action, 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 action. Ganon's dead. Kiss, fucking Zelda. There you go. We're done.
Well, no, the trick is they're never allowed to actually be together, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. It will just
but-
cliffhang us for the next movie.
Enjoying the video? Remember to like and sub. Helps out the channel a bunch, and we're grateful for everyone we get. Oh god, yes. But I mean, we know that Miyamoto is like directly a part of this, and he's
Yeah, that's good.
working. Yeah, and he's working with Avi Arad, he's a producer. He does produce, like I said, big producer working on any number of DC or Marvel like feature films. If you name one, I'm probably gonna say, yeah, he was the producer of that.
They'll just John Wick it, because Keanu Reeves doesn't really say much in John Wick, so
Be seen, yeah.
he says, yeah. And that's like the first line he says, like the first like 20 minutes is, yeah.
Can you imagine? Just
I
like,
want-
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All I want is the pot breaking quota to be met. Okay, just break
Oh,
any
God,
or
yes.
all pots.
No,
I
I
want a
want a
moment with the
complete non
chickens.
sequitur. I want a complete non sequitur scene where he just picks up a pocket pot and chucks it for no reason.
Yeah.
No, I don't want this to be subtle. I don't want it to just get broken in a fight.
And they
No,
get
I want him
chased
to
by
pick it up.
chickens.
Oh, the
Yeah.
kickers.
Yep.
Correct.
So- Sorry, there you go.
I genuinely wonder what they'll be basing it off of, because
Yeah.
the obvious choice is it'll be another Ganon versus Langley. They'll do Ocarina of Time or Tears of the
Yeah,
Kingdom.
I was gonna wonder because like the timeline of Legend of Zelda is a bit all over the place, but
Yeah.
there are certain times that they do focus games on. I wonder which point they're going to focus it on.
Yeah. I mean,
I think
realistically, I think it's
the
just going to be
easier
wholly
t-
unique.
Yeah, it could be, but if they do pick a game or whatever, I think the easiest one would probably actually be Breath of the Wild.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, yes, but no. Because if you do Breath of the Wild, you don't get a Ganondorf.
Oh no,
You
but you
get a
don't need a
bunch-
Ganondorf.
You're right, but I
'Cause
feel like that's making a Mario game without Bowser.
not if they cliffhang it. If they just do the whole Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom shit.
Maybe. I still haven't watched the Mario movie. I don't know what like their idea for like movies is yet.
You get up to fighting Calamity Ganon, and you get to Zelda, and Zelda just crumples away in the dust and be like, I don't feel so good, Link, and then bam, you have Legend
Okay,
of
funny you
Zelda,
should phrase it
Legend of
that
Zelda
way.
Endgame.
You say that, but you've just described an actual scene in Tears of the Kingdom.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I am
Hire me,
surprised they're not.
Nintendo.
I am surprised they're not doing a CG movie.
Yeah, this not being like a Pixar-esque or DreamWorks-esque like 3D movie is kind of strange to me. Or let's Pixar DreamWorks. The fact that this is not another Mario movie is surprising to me.
You should have just got Square to do the CGI. I mean, they Square did all like a lot of the shit.
No. Don't hire Square to do a movie. Don't do this. Don't do this to yourself.
No, just for like the animation direction and everything.
I'm joking about Square making negative dollars off all of their movies.
Oh, well, hey man. This is Zelda. It's not gonna not make money.
And
Right.
I agree with you. Like all joking aside, yeah, this being live action is the biggest surprise to me because they missed their chance to cast Chris Pratt as Link.
Oh yeah,
Oh
true.
my god, go away.
Somebody suggested they were gonna use, what's his name? Who plays Ken in Barbie, the Barbie movie? That's the first one I come to.
Ryan Gosling?
Because Ryan Gosling. There we go. They're gonna have Ryan Gosling as Link.
Oh my god.
I genuinely don't know how to feel about this at all. Because like in my head, I'm like, if I was gun to head forced to choose an actor for Link, I'm choosing Timothée Chalamet. Paul Atreides from Dune.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who looks just like the fucking Pinocchio from Lies of P.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, there you go. This is what I figured I'd eventually get there. But yeah, more news to come as we get word on that.
Now.
Let's see. Yeah, honestly, Sony has removed the ability to post on X, formerly known as Twitter, from PS4 and PS5s.
That's not what I wrote. Say the whole thing.
Sony has removed the ability to post on X, formerly known as the social media site Twitter, from the PS4, PS5.
Dude,
Okay.
it's like The Division. All right, you can't just say The Division. You have to say Tom Clancy's The Division. All right.
I want to get us canceled so bad by quoting the Boondocks, but I won't. It's like a tribe called Quest. You got to say the whole thing.
or it's like a aerochemical research facility in 14. You can't just say ARF. All right, you have to say aerochemical research facility. All right, you put respect.
Anyhow,
on the name, man.
So from the PS4 or PS5, you can't access Twitter. It's not a thing anymore. Probably not something that Sony has so much to do with as Musk, if I had to bet.
Blame the Muskman.
Also, that site's so unstable now, I wouldn't be surprised if the PS4 and PS5 just was having issues connecting to it.
Dude, I'm waiting for the being able to I can already connect via my PlayStation to Discord voice chat and everything. Just allow me to upload stuff from my PlayStation to Discord. That's all I ask. Allow me to stream from my PlayStation to my Discord.
I'm still waiting for us to just naturally be able to access the internet and actually have a media player in this. Like, what's going on, Sony? What's up?
That's never gonna happen. Because even Xbox doesn't have that.
I know why you don't want us to, but I could on my PS3 and I could on my PS4. It'd be really nice to have it on my PS5 and just complete it.
I could on my PSP.
It's true, yeah. It's been around for a long time.
Yep.
Any thoughts on this, Link? No? Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think Leak ever used the Leak ever used the ability to post from PlayStation 4 to the.
No, honestly, my PlayStation 4 is collecting dust.
I mean, same with mine, but I use it occasionally.
Mine would be a media hub now, except that I need to get a new PS4 controller because the one that I have, its charging port is fried, so it doesn't hold a charge.
I was about to say lose your PS5 controller, but actually,
you can't.
It doesn't work.
You can't use a PS3 controller. You can't use a PS5 controller. You have to use a PS4. I fucking hate that.
Actually,
they're still expensive, by the way.
I'm going to make you even more mad. All right, you could use your PS5 controller on a PS3.
I know. Aqua. When looking up how I could save this, I found that out. I punched my desk so hard. Sony, what the fuck? Do you need to nickel and dime me? Well, not even nickel and dime. It's $60 for an outdated. Fine. For now, it's collecting dust. Anyhow, Astacross, a Destiny 2 content creator, reported that Bungie had a team of Escape from Tarkov players test out Marathon. And they weren't interested. When
Oof.
asked if, that's not a great look, huh? Since that's going to be the most direct competition.
Yeah.
Astacross, which I'm so sorry, my guy, your name's surprisingly difficult to say, was asked if, when asked if Bungie were to release the game tomorrow, would they play it? No one raised their hands.
Oh,
That's not a great look. And do you
no.
know what makes it worse?
Everything else that comes up in the rest of this podcast.
Well, yeah. 8 to 10% of their staff across all sections was let go.
Yep.
About 100 people just kicked out.
Ah.
Which is so strange. I believe we spoke about this a little bit last week, yes?
Mhm.
Before I go on my tangent?
No, not last week. Me and you spoke about it in Discord a couple days ago.
Oh, goodness. All right, so we're going to cover a lot of things in this, but the key takeaways are that Bungie laid off about 8 to 10% of their staff across all sections of their studio. That's about 100 people. And their follow-up game is looking bleak. On top of all of that, Final Shape and Marathon have both been delayed.
Yep.
So, this leads to a couple of things. First of all, announcing a delay after laying off parts of your staff is never a good look. Would there have been a delay if the staff stayed? Who knows? But this, optically, this ain't it, Chief. Moreover, if you want to continue on optics, Bungie owns land for their campus in a very expensive part of Portland.
Mm-hmm.
And they just expanded it by a considerable amount. They put in, oh god, I wish I still have the numbers. When we spoke about it a couple days ago, I had it.
It was a lot of money. I can't remember how much money it was, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it's most likely. You know where that money came from, right?
The $3.6 billion that Sony
So
handed them.
okay. So Bungie doesn't get that money. The investors of Bungie get that money. The board of Bungie gets that money. Or whatever. Bungie doesn't get that money. No. What Sony gave to Bungie was $1 million in retention funds to keep everybody on.
Yeah, 1.2
million dollars. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
$1.2 million, which was only a year ago. This was only a year ago.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I recognize money tends to disappear in this industry, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, most of that $1.2 million went to this campus thing, this expanding their campus thing.
And I agree. Also, I believe I said Portland. I think it's actually in Bellevue in Washington.
It's in some expensive Western United States place because everything on the Western United States is fucking expensive as hell.
True. I'm used to California, and that's aggressive. But I think, the whole West Coast is pretty pricey.
Yeah. And this was after the the head of Bungie stated that they missed their projected earnings goal by like 45%.
By 45%.
And then he made like a speech or whatever, like, you know, we'll weather through like these like hard times or whatever. And then not but a couple weeks later, they let go like 10% of their fucking staff.
No, let's complete this shit sandwich, right? There was we're in this together, guys. We got this. A couple weeks later, by the way, 100 of you all are being terminated. Followed by, hey, everyone who's here, you're who we needed to be here. The good ones made it.
Yeah, we kept the right people. And not
it's just so greasy.
Yeah, it is.
How could they say that Michael Salvatore wasn't one of the right people. How could you
As
say
if
that?
the entire music department, much less specifically lead composer Michael Salvatore, wasn't hard carrying Destiny during its weakest points.
Like,
At launch, people didn't have a whole lot of nice things to say, but you know what kept Destiny up in the ratings? Beautiful art and stellar music.
yep.
Also, I think he was due to be able to retire with a healthy sum in a couple of years that he now doesn't get because of this.
Yep. But Michael Salvatore, man, he took it like a champ. He posted, he was like,
Classy guy, yeah.
he was classy as fuck. I think he changed his LinkedIn to Gone Fishing.
I think it was his personal
Did he?
site. Yeah, his personal site instead of all
Yeah.
of these credits. It's clearly just that if I post anything, it's going to make me look bad because I'm going to be so mad. Gone fishing.
Mm-hmm. I just don't
Yeah,
understand.
it was really well done. But
Well,
I mean, obviously, Jason Schreier breaks all this news, so it's not surprised. So it won't be a surprise when all of this gets officially announced a couple days later, and we're like, yeah, well, we know now. Like, this was gross. This was gross.
Yeah.
Like Destiny has been given Destiny the company, which I mean, not anything individual about it, was given a whole lot of money, trust, and input by Sony to do three things: continue Destiny so that could be profitable, give them insight into why their live services work and make their other live services succeed, give them a first party live service that's going to go the distance. And frankly, D2 is now in danger because it looks like they're going to fumble the end, and if they fumble the final shape, no one stays after it.
Yeah.
All current Sony live services, well, not all, but a big swath of current live services have either already been shut down or will be shut down soon.
Mm-hmm.
And Marathon is delayed because people aren't interested. This is really doom and gloom sounding. Bungie will weather this just fine. But this along with that missed projection by 45% paints Bungie leadership in the worst light I have ever seen for a game studio. I genuinely have never seen a game studio look more pathetic.
Yeah, I like the projection of Bungie from over the years was like from Halo leaving Microsoft, creating Destiny, all right. While Destiny didn't have the greatest launch, they picked it up in the second half. The second half of Destiny 1 was absolutely amazing. Then being acquired by or they were acquired by Activision, and then they got a bunch of like fucking like at the beginning of Destiny 2, they had a bunch of like bad stuff go on, and then we're like, okay, maybe it's Activision that's the issue here, right? And then Bungie separated from Activision, and it still continued to go downhill, and then I mean, Dollet, you even called that it was probably Bungie in the first place, and not fully all on Activision.
Yeah, no, I have no reason to believe that Activision was the devil in that relationship. I don't think that they helped with their practices, but like,
no, they helped Bungie figure out what type of monetization they wanted to do.
It really does feel like Bungie just took all the worst possible lessons from their time at Activision.
Yeah.
But it just seems like from what we see, from all the routine fuck-ups, that this is clearly just Bungie not being good at their job anymore. Not the devs. Devs are knocking it out. I mean, the management. Like, the game is fun to play, so it's not like people who look at Diablo and go like, I don't like their game, everyone is at fault. This is clearly management being bad at managing projects, which is stunning given that for most of what we were just talking about, they only had the one.
Yeah.
Like, what are they going to do now when they have to potentially break down their current staff, which they've downsized, and work on two genuine AAA titles simultaneously? Do we expect them to do better now? Because what I would expect right now is not layoffs. I would have expected Bungie to take what money they could. Sure, increase your campus size, but do that because you're also going to bring in a bunch of talent to help, bridge the Destiny's first arc is over. We're going to go into maybe a bit of downtime, maybe Destiny 3, maybe just whatever we're doing for the future, and Marathon. Now, I'm set to believe that with less people, they're going to balance 2 full games. I don't see it. And I
No.
don't see any
Nah.
reason not to blame management on this, because it feels like a management misstep.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't think Sony can save them, man. I think only a clean sweep of management. Get them all out. Get better people in. I mean, it's always a management issue. It literally is, and no matter what gaming company is, when there's a big issue like that, it's always management.
Yeah, I mean, and let's be really cruel to management. If layoffs are a thing that you need for financial reasons to look good for the next fiscal year,
Take a
you
cut.
could lay off 100 workers, or, hear me out, you could lay off 1 executive.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
Or
Just a
take a
thought.
cut. Or just take a cut.
Or just take a cut. Everyone goes to not Miyamoto, Iwata, which
Yeah.
Iwata was rare. I don't see anyone else ever doing that in
Ain't
life,
nobody ever gonna
Japanese
do that
or
ever again.
American.
Yeah.
But that is actually the most correct course of action. Is either you cut someone at the top who will be fine regardless, or a couple people at the top take a pay cut, and voila, all that money gets circled right back into the company.
Yep.
So
Hey,
so I don't think you could cut somebody at the top, all right? Because they would, because the other people at the top would just
siphon up all the
eat-
money that was there.
siphon up
Bigger
all the money. They would
bonuses.
just-
Yeah.
What you would have to do is you would probably just cut out bonuses, and entirely for that year, for executives, because I mean they obviously don't need it. And then 2, like if the bonuses doesn't give you enough cash, enough revenue to do that, then have a slight percentage fucking cuts for the executives. Like this whole thing is like all about making more money, and it's like there's a certain point in time where you just can't use all the money that you have.
Correct. I've got breaking news, everyone. Breaking news!
Oh yeah?
2 pieces of breaking news. Our first piece of breaking news refers back to the team behind The Escapists. As of earlier today, they are proud and excited to announce their new adventure, Second Wind.
Oh.
At Nick
name.
J. Cal. Yeah, it's great. And Yahtzee Croshaw will be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time to discuss their plans.
Tomorrow
so
being
look forward to
Wednesday.
that. Tomorrow being Wednesday. By the time this comes out, this will be
Yes.
this will be up.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, go to YouTube and look up at Second Wind Group.
Yeah.
The second piece of information that's just come to my attention. Sorry, I'm fumbling it. Rockstar plans to announce Grand Theft Auto 6 as early as this week and will release a trailer in December. This is per Jason Schreier.
My guy, Jason Schreier, man.
So, Lord knows that we know this game is in development. Most of us have seen it. Looks like we'll be getting our first taste. I imagine the announcement will be very little. It'll just be like a splash screen or something. And
possibly,
perhaps this will also be at the Game Awards.
Oh, it'll most likely be at the Game Awards. Like, there's no, like, I don't understand. You gotta have this. You gotta have like big announcements, like stuff like Grand Theft Auto or Monster Hunter at a Game Awards if you can manage it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Anyhow, I just wanted to make sure that our last little bit of news wasn't bleak.
No,
Thank you.
This is our last breaking news. Look forward to both of those things coming up this week. Hey, guys, what you doing this week?
Final Fantasy 14 and Baldur's Gate. I think that's all.
Well. Today is November 8th, a
Mm.
Wednesday. All right?
Yes.
In 24 hours, or 23 hours and 2 minutes,
Yes.
Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn, really.
Yeah,
Ah.
correct.
So, I will be doing that, but I won't be doing it exactly when it launches, because I had already promised Allie, because she's a Dohalim fanatic, that I would do a day stream, and who knows how long that
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
So, yeah, I'll be streaming during Thursday because I'll finally have a day off. But other than that, yeah, 14 because I need to get this relic. I just need it. And hopefully, after I do everything I need to do in this DLC, I can sit down and focus one game at a time on and finish some of the stuff that I've started this year.
Bill, will you though?
I mean, hey, Lee, will you quit putting doubts in my head, all right, please? That's toxic, okay?
Toxic leak. Oh yeah.
Steam literally was like, "Hey, Atelier Ryza 3 is on sale right now," and I'm like,
Oh god, that's rude.
I haven't beaten the second one yet. Don't do that to me. And then obviously I want to play the new the Star Ocean remake, Star Ocean 2, second story arc, because I played the demo of that, but it's really good. And
Yeah,
it's really good. So, but
for sure.
I need to finish something before doing something else, because I still have
Good luck.
I still have Cyberpunk Liberty City, so or Phantom Liberty.
No, that's understandable, frankly.
And so I will sit down one day and do that. But yeah, you know me. Yeah, so most definitely, well, actually 100% definitely, because I pre-ordered it and everything. Beyond the Dawn, Tales of Arise.
I like that answer.
I need to buy the fucking Tales of costumes or whatever, so I can have
God, they look so good.
So I can have all that. And yeah, I'll be ready. It's already on my PlayStation. Just gotta play.
Just gotta patch it.
Yep.
Well, I will be continuing my adventures in Spiro. Long was a means to an end. The end was Final Fantasy X. Who could have guessed it? I will also at some point be picking up the DLC, though I suspect maybe not this coming week.
Yeah.
Still looking forward to that. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We've been happy to have you. You've been delightful. And if you're interested in what you heard, you can find us on this channel every week and at our handles in the description below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. We love your faces. Be good. Chat to you soon.
Bye, babe.
Before you go, remember to like, comment, and sub to us. Not only does it help out the channel and let us know what you're into, but it also makes you 100% cooler than everybody else. I checked with Aqua. It's definitely